I've been thinking lately about crawling back under that rock. The same rock I used to hide under. The one where I felt safe, unseen, unheard, able to simply be me. I've seen enough in my lifetime to know that people can be wonderful, but I've also seen that people can destroy people, not always with fists or weapons. Sometimes with words, with judgment, with ridicule, with gossip, with indifference. People frighten me more than any weapon ever could. A weapon can leave a scar on your body. People can leave scars you carry for a lifetime. The strange thing is, we all seem to want the same things: to be trusted, to be accepted, to be loved, to be understood. Yet so often we're unwilling to offer those same things to one another. I've often wondered, if you can't give kindness, why would you expect kindness in return? If you can't offer trust, why demand it from someone else? If you can't love people as they are, why expect to be loved exactly as you are? Sometimes I think life was easier before computers, mobile phones, and social media. Please don't misunderstand me. Technology has given me one of the greatest gifts of my life. Without it, I would never have met my wonderful husband. For that alone, I will always be grateful. So this isn't about wishing technology had never existed. I don't think people have changed all that much. I think we've simply been given a front row seat to everything, every argument, every cruel comment, every heartbreaking story, every frightening headline, every injustice. Years ago, most of us would never have known about so many of these things. Now they arrive in our hands every minute of every day. The world hasn't become darker. It's just become impossible to look away. Perhaps that's why so many of us feel exhausted. We're carrying the weight of an entire world we were never meant to carry. I'm not trying to become someone important. I'm not trying to be famous. I'm just a person. A person who's lived through things, a person who's been hurt, a person who's loved deeply, a person who's trying to find a little peace. I write songs because there are things inside me that need somewhere to go. I draw because it quiets the noise in my mind. I create because it's how I make sense of life. Not because I want attention, because it's simply who I am. Maybe becoming me quietly isn't about disappearing after all. Maybe it's about choosing peace over noise. Maybe it's about understanding that I don't owe the world constant access to my thoughts, my heart, or my life. Some parts of me belong only to me. And that's okay. That's not hiding. That's protecting my peace. I don't have to shout to exist. I don't have to explain myself to everyone. I don't have to be constantly available. My voice doesn't have to reach thousands of people to matter. It only has to be honest. And if some days I choose not to use it at all, that's okay too. Because tomorrow will still arrive, the world will keep turning, and perhaps the greatest act of courage isn't always speaking louder. Perhaps sometimes it's giving yourself permission to be still. So today, I give myself permission to rest. Not because I've failed, not because I'm weak, not because I'm giving up, but because I've carried enough. Rest is not surrender. Rest is kindness, rest is healing, and I deserve that. Not because I'm special, not because I'm important, simply because I'm human. So for now, I choose peace, I choose quiet, I choose to simply be me.